So, at another location today. I've got the brother Toto in the background, and I've got our mate here Rupert as well. So they both come out with us today. At the moment, Toto's looks like he's on something. He's caught a couple of kahawhai already. Really nice kahawhai out here on the west coast. Check this out. First thing for, oh, we had a bit of interest right there, so I'm just gonna see what's going on there. So we've been flying out a few times today, and of all the rods, this is probably the best one for the west coast for a spin. And I paired it up with the old Albie. But most of the fighting's done with this Ocean Legacy. So the best thing about this rod here, I can go surf casting, or in my case, got the Poseidon Pro Black 2 drone. So that's been a perfect weapon combined with the take the line out. Now I've been going out about 550 to maybe 600 meters today, because it is a lot to wind in. And bait of choice has been bonito. You know, at the moment the kahawhai seem to be quite rampant around here at the moment, but trying to hook up with some snappers for Rupert take home. Funny thing, his wife said to Rupert today, oh, on the way home, stop off at the fish shop and pick up some fish. And it's been 2 years since I've last caught up with him, so it's been good to actually get him out here, get him on some of this gear. Now the brother Rupert is on the 13'2" overhead rod, using our Tanacom, winding it in, using the Ocean Legacy gimbal. Makes a big difference when you got a gimbal. There you go, brother. Take those home for the missus.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Put this one out.
So we're back in another Spot X with the Poseidon 2025 new edition Pro Black 2. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to start this fella up. What we're going to do is hold the button down, turn on the remote, make sure she's in DPS mode. And then we're going to come over here, turn on the button on the drone, and we're going to give it about a good minute. It's a funny thing, I was just talking to a friend about a plane going past, about the blue and red lights. So on a drone, on the Poseidon, the red lights indicate the back of the drone, the blue lights indicate the front of the drone. So it's quite important when you're flying your drone in low light conditions that you know when you're looking at the drone and you're seeing the red in front of you, when you press forward it goes forward. If you're seeing the blue lights in front of you and you go to press forward, we'll be back. So, very interesting point. So I'm going to wait for about a minute. While I'm doing that, I'll just go to the phone, go to the Wi-Fi, and it says IDF Tech. So what I'm doing is going to connect to the remote control. So this guy has his own hotspot basically, and you're going to connect. Now it's gone blue, so I'm connected. Go to the IDF Tech application, which is that one there. Click on that. Most important, it says firmware version. I go start flying, and most important, we see GPS. So flying this drone, you must always have GPS. I've got 14 satellites so far, 16 satellites. So So basically what this guy's doing is setting the home point so it knows where to come back to once I hit the return home. And with the new 2025 model, I don't have to calibrate it. It's calibrated itself, which is absolutely awesome. So if you're buying one of these Poseidon drones and you are finding that it doesn't come with the triple blades or doesn't have the non-calibration software, you are buying a dud. Don't buy it. You're spending $3,500 on something on an older model probably. So the newest models, you don't calibrate the drone. Very important. If you're not buying your drone from Drone Tech, then you are buying a dud, or you're buying an old 2021 2022 model. So be wise in what you spend your money on. So what we're going to do today, we're going to take up some lines. Got the Ocean Legacy rods. Man, I'm so happy. And today I've got my Filipino brother Rupert, and I'm going to go into a little bit more about this fella, but I'm glad he's come with us. 3 o'clock in the morning we turned up, we're rocking out here, as well as we've got the brother Toto setting up his rod over there on the side there. So we're going to rock it today. So enough talking, I think we're going to get everything ready. Go for it. Get my friend so wait. You might want to stay back from this one because it's got comfortable over blade. Whitewash around there, brother. So I'm around 500 meters. Just gonna start behind the breakers there. I'm gonna drop it around 600 meters. Then what I'm gonna do is hit the return home. Now you hear that little beeping, and if you watch the distance, you see the distance going down. Now the drone's returning back. So now what I've got to do is try and wind in their line. If you wouldn't mind holding that, brother, thank you. Yep, you caught a bit. Oh, there is. And if you'll notice at the top I've got a slight bend, so I'm making sure there's tension on it. And here comes the drone. Ooh, got a bit of a bend on there. So what I'm going to do, because where I took off is pretty close to where the line is, I'm actually going to override it. So what I'll do now is bring it to the right, bring it down, ready for line number 2. We'll just land it over here. Been the owner of the old versions from 2022, so there is a massive upgrade with this drone. So the camera, it's got a massive facelift, it's a lot clearer. So I noticed that the 3-prong propellers, it does give it a much more stability. Having flown the 2, I just kind of noticed the difference as it takes off. So it is quite a lot more stable. Even underneath, so nothing's really changed here. The whole design is actually very similar to the old version, except with the 3-prong propellers, with the 3 propeller blades. I noticed it's slightly higher than the old models. Now that may be a good thing to keep the sand away from your motors, which is always a bonus. The biggest notice with the new models, they've actually have the V in the front actually shown you to point it to the front, for those who don't know. So that's not on the old model. So when you put your battery lid back on, you face the GPS to the right way. That was a good upgrade. Also, I noticed the remote control. They've done a great job. Just a USB charger, plug it in, couple of hours, done, 100%. And we've taken out probably over 15 sets now, and it's still at 98%. So we're not finished, because we've got another few more batteries to go through, so we're going to keep pushing on. I'm glad I got the opportunity to be able to fly the updated version. Thanks to Dylan from Drone Tech for letting me have this. I'm going to go back to see how our Cobb is, because we're all getting pretty peckish here. It's getting pretty hot. So today we have been really spoiled. Now, I tell you one thing, when you're a friend with a Filipino, the benefits are absolutely astronomical. For instance, normally we'll pull out a piece of the old eggs and bacon. Not today. Check that out. Can we do a little bit of a zoom in on that one, brother? Now, Benji and Rupert here, they run a food truck, and so they do a lot of Filipino takeaways, and the food is absolutely phenomenal. So what I'm going to do is we're going to chuck this guy in. So this is lechon, or pork belly, as I've been told. So we're just going to slow cook that and get it out evenly. So excuse the hands. So what I'll do down here, brother, so I'll just put that on. Oh, come closer, listen to this, listen to this. Oh, now that's a 10 out of 10 star rating right there. So I'm going to put the old lid on, and it fits perfectly. So me and Toto are already looking and thinking, yeah, this is going to be awesome. Also later on we're going to chuck on some sausages as well, so we can help replenish our energy that's been used today. And then we're going to have another chuck with the drones as well. But if you're in the market to buy one of these portable gas stoves, consider one of these Cobbs, because I was absolutely blown away up far north. And what blew me away was how evenly it cooked the food. So I had a couple of steaks. I wanted medium rare. 2 minutes, lift the top, done. Threw some eggs in, done. So yeah, very, very, well, I was really blown away by it. So what I'll do, gonna go away, come back in the middle or so, and then we'll see how, we'll turn this guy over and then we'll see how we are. So that's all I can put on. So check that out. Chuck the lid on. Oh. Pressure's done. Look at that. Oh my gosh.
There's links, onion links.
Oh. As you see, guys, don't get spoiled with this one. But there you go. Thanks to brother Toto.
Wow! Juicy!
Oh my god. Look at this. We're getting swept away, boys. But it ain't gonna stop us from eating. Oh man.
These sausages, wow, look at that, juicy.
The most important thing about using a rod this big, especially around a 15.2, is having one of these gimbals. We finally got to the end of the 3-part trilogy I didn't expect to do a 3-part trilogy, but it ended up being that way, and what a time I did have. It all started with these two guys here, the Ocean Legacy rods. Man, what a workhorse those things were, and I was really surprised at what loads these rods can handle. So remember guys, we've got an electric reel, 13 footer would be you, and that's with the Drone Spec rod, okay, which is slightly a little bit taller, so when you put it in your beach bike it actually fits and has that clearance for your electric reel. Now if you've got the spin reel, 15 foot, that'll be you. Man, that was awesome as well. If you're going to use one of those, definitely look at one of these Ocean Legacy gimbals. It will make life a lot easier. But I had a ball with these guys, and man, what an awesome combo those two guys were. Also the Poseidon. Now I had a ball with that thing, owning a Poseidon from the 2021 to 2022, and now finally I had a 2025 model, and I had both of them. So man, what a massive difference that drone was. And yeah, thanks to Dylan for that. You know, mate, I'll tell you something, I think I'll be coming to see you for a few upgrades. And talking about upgrades, man, you know, everyone's going to hit me up about why did I use an LV on this 15-foot rod. Well, because it's only a 1-to-1 ratio. But man, I'll tell you something, LV's been around a long time, and rod falls in the water, still work. It's one of the very few reels on the market that can do that. Okay, rightio, moving along, I also got to have a go on the old Cobb, which I came across unexpectedly. And man, what an amazing barbecue. So if you're in a market to buy a portable barbecue, definitely consider the Cobb. It is really worth the hype that I've seen other people on YouTube using them. So definitely give it your consideration. And saying that as well, if you want to buy any of these rods that you've seen on our videos, don't forget to contact me at aliasdronefishing.com. This guy wanted to say goodbye as well, hey young fella. We'll both catch up with you on the next videos.